I'm just not sure, Mark, I guess I agree. I'm not sure if he's the best person to represent the city. I don't know. Do we want to look and, put something out there?
Obviously, he's going to be talking to those money probably aren't.
My concern was more with prior employers and their comments. There was one, and then the other one did not call back.
Okay, we're going to do
Is it $1 million and let me get some drainage done?
You want to use that? Daryl, do you remember if there was a number on those outstanding bad water and sewer debts?
No, I haven't seen them.
Okay.
There was a large number.
Okay.
We got it in court bonds. Court bonds are a tremendous number, but they are not, should never be confused with something that you might really collect. Because most court bonds that go for a substantial period of time, you never find them. They don't live here, they're gone, they're in jail.
Okay, so he was going to do not only water, he was going to do
He said he'd do whatever we gave him, but I don't know.
I'm not sure about this court bond.
That's not
I don't know how he's going to represent himself. I certainly don't want him going to residents threatening them for dollars, and then our city gets a bad rap over this.
Yeah, because those people owe us and all.
There's certain laws that you have to follow. I don't know if it's the board.
I would say, there's no contract with the guy. Why don't we give him a little short stint of time? He starts making his money great. We start getting this report.
Reports and
Tell the jury, what to do.
What do y'all think?
I make a motion to let him try. Let's agree. I say.
Have a motion and a second to let this gentleman try his collection. All in favor?
No.
Opposed? Roll call. Mr. Hammond? Mr. Fleischman? Mrs. Anderson?
No.
Mr. Young?
No.
Mr. Fontaine? Mr. Parker? No. Okay, no's there. He doesn't get quick. Ordinance requiring utility companies to obtain permits for routine maintenance.
Mr. Mayor, that's the trenching ordinance. I spoke to Gary about that today. The mayor and Daryl and David Ball and I had a meeting about this, spent a couple hours going through. If y'all remember, we had this ordinance and there was some tweaking that needed to be done to it. We spent a couple hours at your conference table going through all the details, and I got them. They just couldn't get them typed in the ordinance to be ready for tonight. But I did speak to Daryl and Mayor, and we'll have it. You guys are ready to adopt it. We'll have it next time.
Okay, and we discussed boring on it, we just trenched it with
All of the permitting fees, what building official we go to, and all that.
Okay, good deal. All right, new business appointment for commission of boards.
She made it, Mr. Still.
That would be done tonight.
That's your recommendation, need a motion.
Done.
I make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Letter from Long Beach School Board, recognition of awards.
This is something that was emailed to me from Ms. Johnson, President of the School Board. I think what they want to do is just have y'all come and they do recognitions and awards, just to include y'all in the process so you can be there.
The other thing was they wanted to use this building because, as you can recall from sitting in their building, how small it is, when they do recognitions, a recognition program, they can be going down the hall and
Do they do it during the day? Because now it's very small in this building.
they do it in the evening, and it would be, I spoke with Ms. Johnson on great length, and it would be in the evening when this building is not being used. So if they need to do it on Monday night is about the only night that we don't, and I told her that, and if that way parents can sit down and see their child get an award. We've got very soon a retirees thing coming up, and families want to come, including the mayor.
Look, Friday night evening,
I'm going fishing.
Yeah, Friday, most people don't want to do things on Friday.
I'm just saying.
Well, it's the
School
school's,
Thursdays, it's always.
it's the school's choice.
And Friday, we have court in here, and sometimes it goes pretty late also.
Just a Monday night.
She's actually talking 4 times a year. She's talking about quarterly awards program, inviting the board members, making it a big deal when we recognize, when the school recognizes that we have a state champion in one area or another. Those children get certificates. And she said, we just did it all in one night. Did it here. If the mayor and any of the aldermen could come, it would be that much better. We use their building for quite some time, and I would love to see us be able to turn around and reciprocate with our building.
The only thing they have to do is give us enough notice, make sure we don't schedule something over them.
Right, and that's, if you remember, when we first started meeting there, we had meetings and they had meetings, and that was when they came up with that little calendar.
Mr. Mayor, we've got right there.
Would we be doing our recognition at the same time when we recognize the baseball team? Would we do that at the same time at this meeting, or would we do that at our
You
meeting?
know something, I think that we need to do it at our meeting and put it on the minutes, you know, as part of recognition, so it's part of history.
Or the house last night.
Yeah, but they haven't got it yet. But anyhow, I failed to remember to do something for the volleyball team. You know, we still need to recognize them before they get out of school this year.
But I just want to make a motion to allow the school to do their recognition and award ceremonies here.
With the coordinating of the calendar, that's my motion.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr.
Gary, second.
Second by Gary.
One thing I'd like to say, if you don't mind, I attended one award when Miss Elisha's son received an award, and there was standing room only all the way down the hallway, and it was good. It was awesome.
Maybe we can fill this thing up.
We can fill this thing up on the
They
field.
don't echo bad.
It was their city hall, why not, let the
Oh,
part.
yeah, we use their building for.
Absolutely.
How long?
How long do the awards ceremonies last?
They're not long, depending on how many they get out. We're probably half hour.
Coordinated along the meeting and recognizing.
Here is why they didn't want to do it on their meeting night or our meeting night. They wanted people want to stand around, take pictures, congratulate, pat people on the back. And
It's not a business meeting, it's a
it's a social. It's a social.
Okay, all vote on that, Ken?
No, sir.
Motion carried. Resolution.
We don't have that, I think.
I just have a copy of it.
No.
Oh, we don't have ours.
There's some form, y'all have told me to prepare one.
I make a motion that we adopt a resolution and that we ask for Highway 90 to be declared a city byway. Otherwise, Gulfport can get their local and private
I
bill.
think everybody on the.
So you're directing the city attorney to prepare one for May 1st?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the requirements of that are, but between now and May 1st, I'll find out. I mean, there may be some grant money involved in it, but it may also have some restrictions on what you can do.
We need to know that for sure.
Yeah, because you're asking it to be declared a city byway in Long Beach too.
Did you get that email that I sent you?
I got the, I just got the other one too.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we talked about when we went to the council of governments, is that the biggest restriction was billboards, and we don't have billboards.
Okay, well, I'll bring the
Except down by Gary's house.
and the restrictions. Thanks.
Period.
Okay, all in favor?
It wasn't.
Vote motion carries. Request to donate portable buildings to Grace Chapel and Faith Baptist Church. These are our own.
How many do we have?
We're going to be donating 4. I'll make it one.
I'd like to make a motion that we give 2 to one of them and
Chief Miller in Biloxi and discovered that in other cities, Gulfport and Biloxi, our neighbors, that all of their officers pay to take vehicles home. After talking with Mr. Simpson, I discovered there might be some legal issues that we are doing here. I had spoken to Chief McDowell. We have 37 police vehicles, 22 of them are driven outside the city limits. And Mr. Simpson, will you address the comment that this was a benefit?
Well, I got your email and looked into it, checked the AG's opinions on it, and the AG's opinions are pretty consistent. It says, regarding employees taking vehicles home, it says that the governing authorities may authorize such use only if, in your determination, the duties of the employee necessitate such use, and such use of the vehicle would benefit and be in the best interest of the municipality. This extends to both taking them home inside the city or taking them home outside the city. We don't make a real distinction about which one it is. But you can't just say, just as part of the job, you get to take the car home. You got to make a finding that them taking the car home is to your benefit because they're on call or whatever.
I know when I also spoke with Chief Weatherford as well, and I did speak with Chief McDowell, and we want cars at home within the city of Long Beach. It's always nice to look out and see a car there. I've been told that that's a deterrent, but I see no value in a Long Beach police car being out in the county or another municipality.
Well, it might be if Chief McDowell here were to address that. But Carol, for me, and I told you this minute ago when I was sitting here doing the vote, it angers me when I see this article on WLOS website before we even had a chance to discuss it. Doug Walker's got an article here on the LOS website. We haven't even discussed it. I know you will certainly be your right to talk about this with anybody that needs to be outside this organization. But before this board's had a chance to talk about it, now let's have a chance to bring it up with our police chief. I think it's grandstanding. I'm opposed to that part of it. I support you in this, but I just...
Well, you have your right to be angry. Okay, you're entitled to your feelings.
My question is this, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, the chief, they have a budget, they have to stay within, is that correct?
But it's still not a budget issue. It's like Mr. Simpson said, we cannot be providing it as a benefit. It has to be for the well-being of the citizens. We have people here who pay some of the highest taxes on the coast, and yet 22 of those vehicles are going outside of the city limits, some as far away as Poplarville.
I agree, I'm not, and you know, I think that the pricing that I saw on the other departments is very fair. I mean, it's not...
Chief Miller told me when I talked to him that when I spoke with Chief Miller, and I did speak with Chief McDowell, he told me that Long Beach police are lower paid, that this was one of the perks, you know, to kind of make it beef it up. Well, I fought very valiantly 2 years ago. I think Mayor Skelly elbowed me the whole way that we get a pay raise for Long Beach police. And I'm all about the salary, and let's pay them what we can pay them. But it's not just gasoline, and I think Chief McDowell never saw beyond that. It's just a gallon of gasoline. And I felt like, and I still feel like, that our police department needs to come back with a scale and with a more comprehensive policy.
Well, according to the old minutes of 2005, y'all had said 15 miles.
That was a consensus. That wasn't even a vote. I wasn't on that board. And that was post-Katrina, different situation. That was one that Chief Schenker said worked best. And I'll be honest with you, December of 2005, I can live with it. I can live with 15 miles.